Okay, so I guess this is week 31. Not sure how this week is going to go with filming. Not sure if I'm not sure if filming every day in the morning what I want to do, in the afternoon what I did do is, the way to do it. So this may change up a little bit. So we'll see. Anyway, so here's the garage. All the sheets are up, corners are done. Got after it this morning, did that. So now I'm going to put some lights in and hook up the electric. So we can, at least I can start using this. If I get the lights in, then the center of the place, I don't have to worry about ladders and everything else, which also means that I can start putting stuff in here. I can put outlets on the side of the wall at any time, because I can get to the edges. But stacking stuff in here, I don't want to have to climb over it to get to a ladder. So, electricity. Okay. That's it for Monday. I quit, I'm tired. All the walls are up. Lights are in. Power's in. Kind of. Some little jerry-rigging going on over here for switches right now, just so I can get the lights going. I need a double gang box, so I'll fix that tomorrow. Started emptying the shipping container. So I got down to, this is all shop stuff, so I got down to stuff that goes in the house. So I'm going to stop right now so I can kind of go through that individually tomorrow. I did find the LED lights, so I'm going to carry the ladder back up there and put those LED lights in, the can lights up top. I'll show you what those look like when I finish them. But that's it for the day. Tired. Long day, but a very nice day out here in a t-shirt and nice. It was sunny, little clouds, no big deal. It's supposed to be like this tomorrow and maybe even Wednesday, and then rain. So anyway, that's it for the day. Okay, this is the LED lights. I think there's a big difference in the light from the LEDs. It's more of a natural light. It certainly is different on the camera. So makes the wood look a little different. Okay, day 2, Tuesday. Today is more getting stuff out of the shipping container, separating it between the house and the shop, trying to get it out of there. So, unlike last time though, we're not carrying anything. So I'm going to take and go over and get a larger pallet. Throw a piece of OSB on it so it's got a flat top to it, and then we'll just roll everything off and stack pallets and move it from there. So a little smarter, not harder. So that's what today is. It rained last night, so it's kind of muddy, so that means that the front yard is going to be muddier and it's going to have tracks in it. So still got to do that, but it's okay because the front yard still needs to be final graded and get all the extra building material out of it, so I'll be okay. Anyway, there we go. Still a bit left. But before we start carrying breakable stuff up to the house, I figure we keep practicing putting stuff in the shed. Expensive stuff, but at least it's not breakable. Well, it's breakable, but at least it's not hard to replace. Okay, that's it. I quit today. It's only like 4:30, but I probably will end up doing dishes and everything else. So, you end up with a lot of open space, and then all of a sudden you start carrying crap in. So, well, some of us carry stuff in, some of us just supervise. So anyway, two of the four, because there's one over there. Lampshades made it. I crushed 2 of them. Oh well. Didn't break one dish. That's nice. And for some of you who've known me for a while, there really is more than one plate. Dishes, everything else. So everything needs to be washed real good. I did have a few remnants of what looked like mice in the storage shed or in the shipping container, probably from the time I've been out here, because there's been a couple of times that I just left the door and didn't close it all the way, so that's my fault. But luckily, so far, nothing except for like paper chewed and stuff. So I haven't found anything anywhere else. Bedding, which will be nice because then I can throw my down comforter on. Clothes, going away gifts, and bunches of clothes. I have way too many clothes. And this is another thing we have to work on. So this is a whole conversation we had at work one day. So those are bath towels. There's like 2 stacks of them in there, so there's probably like 12 towels. Well, it's just me. You know, I do laundry every week. So maybe 3 towels? I'm never going to see the other 9. So I need to get rid of those. Beach towels, I don't know where I'm going to see the beach yet. There's lakes here, so we'll see. We'll go from there. Anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff I need to... Mom's blanket or quilt she made. So I've got a lot of stuff I need to organize here, and I'll go back through and throw stuff away again. Carpets that I think I'm going to put that carpet right here. No sense putting anything under anything, so I'm going to put it right here. And then I'll put this one in the main room out here. We'll see. I got to put the dining room table together. That's the real big part. So we'll see how much space it takes and what it's going to do. And then, like I said, I got dishes to do and things to... But now that I have the dishes here, I can figure out where the shelves go in the cabinets and everything else. So, yeah, that. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff moved into the garage. So I probably got another 6 feet of stuff in the shipping container. So that's good. A lot of it is garage stuff. So a lot of it's got to come out to get into the garage so I can level out the space between the shipping container and the garage and put the shipping container flat where it's supposed to be for the rest of the time, where it's going to stay forever. So some furniture over here I can put together. Some of these are chair pieces, so we're not worried about those. I think I have the legs for that table, and there's a table under there. I think I have the legs for it, so I can put that little thing together. So lamps minus some shades. Anyway, that's it for today. Okay, so that's the end of day 3, Wednesday. I got all the dishes done, put away. Not sure about the organization yet because I still haven't got everything unpacked, so we'll see as we go. It's the smoke alarms I got to put up on the wall. Let's see. Got some more trim in around the baseboards here. I had to kind of piecemeal it because I had to like stop here because I can't go here until I do the door trim. The door trim because I need to know the distance here. So have to do the door trim first, then put that in. And then over in this corner, I had to stop because where the line comes through for the internet, of course, when I put that in, it literally is a 1/2 inch into the trim rather than right above it because I didn't think about the trim when I did that. So anyway, we'll put that in. But I'll have to drill that as we go through, put that in. And then, of course, I didn't buy as much trim as I thought I did, so kind of ran out. So I couldn't even do the mud room, but I'll do that there. So I'm down to half a room or a little less, and then the mud room. Put together some furniture, little table here and this sofa table. I think the lamp was already together before, so we're good there. And then, trim. I finished the trim over here. So that's the trim as it goes into the bedroom. I think that looks pretty good. Then the barn door will go right there. Barn door will go right there. So we'll slide this way. We'll see how that looks when we do that. And I still need to replace these switches with the digital switches and put the outside lights up. So anyway, it's supposed to rain tonight. And then Monday and Tuesday is supposed to be like in the low 30s. So we'll see where it goes from there. Biggest thing right now is trim, and then I need to start getting more of this stuff out of here and to the shop. All the tools and everything else need to go. The back deck, I can clean off almost, get all this extra material over here, that gone. We'll go from there. And then I can always organize the clothes in the bedroom or in the closet. I just kind of made piles as we go. Just kind of made piles. So now I have a general idea of the clothing. I've still got a few boxes I need to unpack, but get a general idea of how much closet space I want to make in here and how much more shelves I actually want to have. So anyway, that's it for the day. Okay, day 4, Thursday. It is 34 degrees outside, which is not bad, but it's also windy, very windy, and it's dark outside. A lot of clouds. We had rain last night. They had rain, a lot of rain farther south of us, but enough where the clouds are in today where I just went outside to see if we could get some work done. It's still too muddy to drive the skid steer back and forth, so carrying boxes, you know, and it's still too muddy to carry boxes back and forth for the stuff for the house. So I was just going to take stuff from the shipping container into the storage shed. And it's just too dark to see what's going on in there. I'm in the very back of the shipping container now, so you really can't see anything. I guess I could throw some lights in there and do that, but you know, it's just too damn windy and cold out there. There's no reason for it. We're supposed to get a couple of days of good weather, maybe Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. So maybe I can get everything done that day. I really just want to clear out the shipping container and we'll go from there. So that means today is going to be either a sit around the house day off, or we may load up and head to town and look for, we need a couple of things supply-wise from Lowe's, and we could look for, it'd be nice to have now that it's muddy and everything else, nice to have like a little seating area in the mudroom. Take your boots off and do that. I'm just kind of hesitant about decorating stuff because I don't know what all the stuff I have, and I suck at decorating. So anyway, we'll see what happens today. But first thing that's going to happen is this cup of coffee, and I'm going to sit on my butt for a while. So we'll do that. Anyway, here we go. Okay, it's cold outside with the wind blowing and everything, but at least with the table saw on the back deck, I can do a little planning here. I put a window together. There's no nails in it, so it's just loosely sitting up there. So there's the sill, a little bit over here, and then see, it's not, you can say it's not this because of the joints the way they are, because it's not nailed in the way it is. Trim all the way up, that trim across there, and the window casement inside. So, and then I left a little bit of a reveal, basically an eighth of a reveal there across. So I think that's what the windows are going to look like. I don't know if we're going to have, I mean, there's a window seal on this one. I don't know if we'll have a window seal out in those windows, but definitely on this one. So anyway, a little bit of work done today. Okay, day 5, Friday. I've got maybe the next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before it turns off pretty cold. So I'm going to try to get everything out of the shipping container into the house and into the shop before then. So this morning, while it's warming up out there, I'm going to finish trimming here in the house. So I'm going to finish trimming this window out and actually put it in, install it, glue it and nail it, and then finish the floor trim. I bought more trim board yesterday so I can do that, and I'll finish that up. And then I'll go outside and start moving boxes and the other heavy stuff. I'd like to be able to do that. I also got a grill at Lowe's yesterday while I was there. They had the display models that were all on sale, trying to get rid of those. I got it for like half of what it cost. So we'll put that on the deck and figure out when we're going to use that and everything else. I'm not worried about it. I just want to get it out of the way right now. So it's in the back of the truck. We'll put it on the back deck, and we'll go from there. So here we go. Okay, that's the end of day 5, 6, 6, 5. 5. It's Friday. Let's see. Got the backsplash in. I think that works out much better than putting quarter round on there and nothing at all. I don't know what I was thinking then. Got this window built and put in. The nice wide window seal there in front of the kitchen. The rest of the windows are not going to get that. The rest of the windows are going to get not a window seal. They're going to get drop ship. They're going to get window seals that are windows that casements. Thank you, dear Lord. They come out just to the window edge, out to here. So like this one's a bit long. You can kind of see. We'll just put them in like that. That's where are we at here? There we go. That's a bit wide, so we'll cut those down and we'll just fur it out to there, and then we can put trim on the outside of the window just like normal. But the key here is it doesn't get a big wide window seal, not for these windows. So that's done. I also got all the trim in as I spin around the room trying to make you sick. All the trim is done all the way around. This is the spot over here I was talking about before. Ooh, nice settling crack there I have to fill. The spot here where I actually had to drill the trim to do that. The interior doors that came pre-hung, I can trim all the way up to the edge of those, but my 2 exterior doors, like here, until I do the trim around these, I can't do this piece or that piece. So we just leave it like that all the way around. But I did get all the stuff in here, even the trim you can't see behind everything. So that makes it much better. And last but not least, while I was at Lowe's, I got the grill. They were getting rid of grills from the end of the year from display. Although I will tell you, display models means that they don't use all of the screws. So I'll have to dig through some screws and put some things in there. They kind of shortcut things. Anyway, that one was like less than half the original price. So anyway, and getting it up here. Here, I'll show you how to did that. Well, there's one way to get that grill up on the deck. Yep. Of course, now my front yard looks like a mud pit. So I was saying that I needed some warm days in order to finish unloading the shipping container. Well, I got everything unloaded. You can see my front yard looks like it's got ATVs in it all the way through there. So anyway, we're good. What I actually need is I need to get cold. I need to freeze so I can drive on this again. I've got 1 or 2 big loads that I need to bring over here, and heavy loads, the stove, gun safe, stuff like that I need to bring over and sit on the decks and then start carrying stuff off. So, and getting through this mud is ridiculous, so I'm not driving through it anymore. So we'll just wait until it freezes. I got most of the stuff out of the shipping container into the garage, or into the shop. Ooh. And yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll see what we end up doing, but that is it for today. Okay, so day 6. Small things today. I think I want to get the under cabinet lighting done. It occurs to me today that I didn't plan that out as well as I thought I did. First of all, the easy thing is I got 3 fixtures with the same size, or 24-inch fixtures. Well, the only cabinet that 24-inch fixture fits on is this one right here. I've been laying them out and looking at them. So everything else, I mean, this cabinet and this cabinet are all smaller. So that's an easy one. I mean, I can just buy smaller fixtures. We're okay in that. Problem is, I put my outlet for the switch over here to control all of them, and now there's no way to get the wire over there. I mean, I might have been able to sneak it behind the trim on the window, but I'm not taking that trim down. I mean, it's up there and it's nice, so I'm not taking it down. So I'd never be able to reuse it to put it up because it would tear it up taking it down. So we're not doing that. And that wall is foam, so it's not like it's easy to run a wire to begin with. What I think I'm going to do is over here where the coffee pot's going to sit. I don't think I need a light, because if I'm going to leave the coffee pot there, I'm really not going to do anything over here. The light is more over here, which brings me to my first part of this. I'm going to put up one of these 24-inch lights and see how much light I get. I can't imagine that I'd need light back in here if I have a 24-inch fixture right here. I think that'll fill up the entire area. So we're going to put up one fixture because I can run it to this outlet, get power off of it, because this wall's hollow. It's an interior wall, so I can get power to it. We'll do that. So that's what we're going to do today. And then I want to check and see if I have any more trim left, because then I can start working on windows. And then I think I'm going to go to Lowe's because I want to get the door trim. If I'm not going to use the same trim, it's a question. You know, do I use the same trim I'm going to use on the windows, which is more of a square trim, or do I go find the trim that were on the interior doors that came with the interior doors to match it, to go around the doors? So we'll see. Got to make that decision. Got to do that. So anyway, that's the plan today. Today and tomorrow is supposed to be windy but warmer, and then Monday is supposed to be really cold and maybe even a little wintry mix. So we'll see. Like I said, I got to get the ground frozen so I can drive on it, and then start cleaning stuff up. So I need to get stuff out of here. Maybe we'll carry some boxes up here today. We'll see. But anyway, not a whole lot today. It's just small stuff. Here we go. Okay, that's the end of day 6. It's another one of those days. It seems like, you know, you did small things. When you're doing trim work and stuff like that, there's no dramatic changes. So sometimes you don't feel like you did anything. We won't talk about that rat's nest over there because Janet may be watching this and my electrician will choke me. But I will tell you that is just fine. Really is. All the connections are made. I'm going to double check it tomorrow. The outside lights aren't put up yet, so there's no sense messing with it right now. That's the under cabinet lighting. So the camera makes it look a lot brighter, I think. Not a lot brighter, but brighter. So what I'll do is, I think that over here I have a 12-inch light that I think I'm going to put right here, because then it'll share the light between that and give me light into the kitchen. If I like that, then I should be good. So we're all good there. Let's see what else. A closet. So got the hanging things. So, you know, shirts, pants there. This one right here, missing because I bought 3 of these. I actually bought 2 of these, and somebody put a different 12-inch hanger in there, so it doesn't accept these. So I'm going to have to go back and replace it. I hate when people don't put things back where they belong. Should have paid attention to it. Anyway, so now I can take clothes, hang stuff as soon as I unpack some hangers, and then we'll be good. I bought door trim and some more trim for the windows, so that'll keep us busy while it's chilly outside, because we can cut on the back porch and then just come in here and put things together. So yeah, that's it for the week. Bunch of small stuff, but I think we're moving right along.
They came from every corner of the country. From small towns and big cities. But they all shared one thing in common. They belonged to a family called Marines. A tough and determined few, dedicated to protecting everything we hold sacred. And still they come. Celebrate the history of those proud few who have earned